Welcome to TNA Top 10. This episode is brought to you by the number 10. I'm T Weave. With me, as always, are Andrew and Allison Faye. How's it going, fellas?
Fellas, the number 10, that was clever, Terry.
Earlier, I was thinking about that, and I said letter 10. I'm like, son of a bitch, don't say that.
Don't say that.
Oh, that would have been great. The letter 10. Yes. Oh, everything is mediocre, but ladies first. Allison.
Things are cold still here. I will say I have the free labor back, also known as Lex. And he said to me, I can't believe you shoveled all of that by yourself. And I said, yeah, that's right. So shout out to me and my biceps for getting that 2 feet of snow shoveled and then getting the respect of my son. How about you, Andrew? How was your weekend?
Allison is going to get swole, apparently. My weekend, so I had a 15-year run where I haven't had to clear a sidewalk or a driveway because Mother Nature does it for us when we have an ice storm and that sort of stuff. Because we don't get snow in Goldsboro, North Carolina. Well, we got 9 1/4 inches of snow in Goldsboro, North Carolina. And wouldn't you know, I don't have a snow shovel. So I used a broom and a garden shovel.
Hey, it worked,
and I
right?
Cleared it all. A-L-L. All.
How many steps did you get in today?
Almost 20,000. So I thought I was going to miss a workout for the first time since December 9th. But again, the Lord did provide. All you have to do is ask, and he'll be there for you. He, capital H-E. This timer's doing something weird. Apparently, we are live for 1 minute and 7 seconds on my side, which I don't know, Terry. It just bothers me.
That's weird. Mine says 2:33, so maybe.
Yeah. Mine says 1:15. But apparently Bober heard me because he said, get it, Andrew. Get to it, rather. Listen here, Bober. I have decided this is yet another reason to fucking hate hockey. It happens on ice. And real hockey, anyway, not ball hockey. But this happens on ice, and that's just another reason to hate hockey. Okay, it is cold and it is miserable, and I remember why. A benefit of living in North Carolina and not Western Nebraska was snow removal is off the chore list most of the time. But if I had a snow shovel, it would have been a lot faster. However, because this is North Carolina, we got the sleet, the slush, the layer of ice, and then the fluffy snow over top of it. Hockey hates me as well. That's good. That's really good. You know, hatred makes for some really intense adult interactions. Sometimes with clothes and sometimes without. So I'm okay with a little hate in my life.
Well, we got a couple of Division II hockey national championships in this city. So
woohoo!
Little bit of a hockey town in the middle of Alabama here.
All right.
I don't believe any town in America is a hockey town if they have a choice. So there's that.
And other sports, the reason we're an hour late today, I was sitting in the car waiting on soccer tryouts to end.
And the child was playing soccer outside, correct?
No, not tonight.
Oh, thank goodness.
The original plan was tryouts yesterday outside. They were supposed to have a game against Nashville SC's MLS Academy team, which would be the best team we've ever played against. But that got canceled because it got too cold, and they moved the tryouts from yesterday to today, so that screwed up the whole schedule. That's why I didn't say anything to you guys until like Friday about, oh, crap.
Right.
When can we do this? So sorry about that. We're going to try to get through some stuff. We don't have football anymore, but we do have wrestling. And some other
Terry
stuff.
Is sorry, I am not. You all, this is our show, and we do whatever the fuck we want.
Well,
but some of us
here when we reveal the top 10.
Exactly. I was gonna say some of us have children who are gonna start complaining after 9:30 when they're in bed in the room next to me.
Tell him he's an adult now. Get over it.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's 19 now.
I didn't even swear.
I know, but I will.
Swear. Oh no, I will. But I mean, when I just said tell him to get over it, I didn't even swear. That's sage advice.
All right.
Sage advice. Tell him to be more like Ms. Piggy and less like a wuss. That one last disrespected my tracksuit. Mm.
I mean, I hope it was, MC Hammer looking tracksuit because
You
that'd
got
be.
He
power
said
yet, Dave?
he
He
tried to
does.
say
I checked.
he
Okay,
tried to
that's
say NWA. Dave, you're way too white for that. Like
Oh God.
I got more soul than you do for the NWA there, homie. The minute you start talking, they know you are not from SoCal. Like 100%.
I would like to note, Bober thinks I'm gonna bitch because I'm missing my beauty sleep. I never miss my beauty sleep. I always wake up looking this good. Come on.
Yeah. Also, Allison probably doesn't have to work tomorrow thanks to the snow.
Why?
And
No, I definitely have to work tomorrow. No, no, no.
oh yeah, wait a minute. You
Yeah,
live
yeah,
in a
yeah.
real state that gets snow. We
Yeah,
don't.
we get
But we're
we get 2
working.
feet of snow, 9 feet of snow.
well, she
Doesn't
works from
matter.
home also.
You work from home. You're working tomorrow.
That was my bad. He was Walk DMC. He wasn't NWA. That's my bad. The NWA would have worked though since you were at a wrestling
Walk
thing.
DMC.
Yeah, Walk DMC instead of Run DMC. Now, Run DMC was a great band. We could have talked
It
about
was.
them. I would
Yeah.
love to see some walk-up
Have
songs
we
to Run
had
DMC.
anything that I was okay? So I created a spreadsheet the other day. Before we get to baseball, there's not much to say about baseball right now, but
Whatever
I
you
started a
say, Terry.
spreadsheet. I started a spreadsheet. I got a little behind on putting some stuff on YouTube, so I'm gonna go through that next week. But I was looking at all the episodes we've done. I don't remember. I don't remember if we've had any kind of rap or hip hop kind of
No,
thing. Not specifically, I don't think.
no, but we should.
Yeah, we'll put that on the list. Yeah.
Hmm.
So
After
pitchers and
wrestling
catchers
class.
report in like 10 days or so.
It's about that time. It's about that time. It's about that time. And then
February's
we
a
get
good
the
month.
World Baseball Classic in
Yep.
March. Then it's opening day. And then it's opening day at the house that Ruth kind of built, Yankee Stadium, April the 3rd, against the Marlins. 135 pitch. Probably Max Fried, but you never know. He will be the
Never know.
pitcher for opening day. So
Right.
against the Giants. They're playing the San Francisco Giants, the home of the King of New York, Aaron Judge. And that will be March, I forget, March 20th, something like that.
Something like that.
They got to do the World Baseball Classic first. If you don't know, the United States team is fucking loaded this year, led by Captain America, Aaron Judge. I wouldn't sleep on the Japanese, the Dominican, or the Cubans this year either. Just saying. Yeah, Bober. Don't fucking interrupt me. Look at Bober over here. Suarez just got picked up by the Reds. He'll be the designated hitter. $15 million contract for a year. I was getting there. Bober, do you see any notes? No. You know why? I don't need them. And I don't need any help. I am a big enough dickhead on my own. Then you start talking, and it just makes it even better. So
Can't argue with that.
And you won't. Anyway, Bober, he went to the Reds. Isn't that Timmy C's team? Gross. Anyhow, they need all the help they can get because they're in the Central and it's trash. UST, that is absolute.
Oh God,
that's hilarious.
Yeah,
no pitcher leads any team.
Bober, I can't even defend you on that one.
Yeah,
never, ever does a pirate lead anything. I am sorry.
No,
or
Barry
a pitcher
Bonds.
at all.
Barry Bonds liked Pittsburgh so much he fucking left. That's how, and they let him. That's how good an organization they are. The greatest hitter, arguably, of this generation, and you let him leave. And then Captain America here is not Paul Skeens, it's Aaron Judge. Although I did see a video of Paul Skeens pitching to his wife or fiance, whatever. That's a nasty fastball he has at 100 plus. But anyway. Yeah. But yeah, Bober's here. Super Dave's here. Limp DMC, as he calls himself. And Bober, what's your excuse being old these days? Is it Metamucil? Is it Icy Hot? Or is it something else that you're worrying yourself with? Social Security, Medicare. Did you file your taxes yet? Oh, wait. People that receive Social Security often do not have to file taxes.
Oh, so bad.
What
All
I
right,
say?
anything else on baseball? Because I got a lot of notes for this wrestling.
Yes. On baseball, allegedly, allegedly, Cashman thinks we have a much better team than last year. As for the New York Yankees, there are people in the circle that disagree with that, including George and me, and maybe even Allison, that the Yankees have a better baseball team than last year. Because Rodon is hurt, Garrett Cole is hurt, Aaron Judge is rehabbing an elbow, but he'll be ready for the baseball classic. And of course, he will be ready for opening day, which I'm extremely excited about. Anyway.
And Allison Faye kind of
I'm
ducked out
here.
for a second.
I'm here. Hold
Okay.
on. My Wi-Fi is doing something weird and it's screwing up my whole laptop.
Well, that's okay. If there's anything I know how to do, it's filibuster better than any of those assholes in Washington. So hold on. Bober, what did you say here? That's because they were not paying him and he wasn't on the juice yet.
He was talking about what's his name.
George is here, led by Booney. George, listen.
Oh, Dad, sorry, I forgot to text you to tell you we were on.
Yeah, Boone is horrible. Like, I mean, he hit the home run that sent him to the World Series. They lost. Like, nobody wants to remember that. Nobody. I mean, thanks to Aaron Boone's home run, the captain is 5-2 in World Series. It could have just been 5-1 because I don't know anybody was beating that Arizona team. But anyway, not with the big unit there. Where's Amy?
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say that's her favorite.
Chilling. Yeah. Well, yeah, she's probably still out of pocket. But anyway, that's because they were not paying him. He wasn't on the juice.
Tomorrow.
Well, I don't believe that it would have mattered there, Bober. I did see Griffey swing the other day too. The baseball reels are starting, Terry. I will still say it.
He'll still ignore them.
I don't know this because this week's reels were all Sesame Street and the Muppet Show. Because when I start looking for things and researching, that's what shows up in my reels.
There you go. Not me. We're on baseball because it's February the 1st. We've got to get past this Super Bowl next week. Cannot wait for the bigots to come out of the woodwork.
You mean the Bad Bunny concert?
Bad Bunny concert, exactly what it's going to be.
With some football being played.
Can't wait for MAGA to respond to that. But yeah, anyway, what a cult. So, yeah. But February 11th for the Yankees, February 10th for the Braves.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's for pitchers and catchers. But
right.
Are you ready, Allison?
Speaking of catchers, though, hold on, Terry. I have to say this for George because he's talking about Boone over there.
Yeah.
So much.
Jorge Posada.
Oh, God, don't.
Is a 5-time world champion for the New York Yankees. And he's not Italian, but he will be coaching the Italian team in the World Classic of Baseball.
And he played JUCO right here.
Look at that, Terry. See? Everybody loves Jorge, George. Except you.
Yeah, except for my dad. Can't stand him.
Like Bober, he's the worst, according to George.
Yes, correct.
You got your notes ready, Allison?
I'm ready.
I'm
ready.
Through this.
Let's go.
Let's
do this.
Riyadh. Couple of hundred people watched it live, it looked like. And we all watched it on ESPN.
Not the Peacock anymore. Don't say Peacock, Gary.
I will tell you the funniest part was us going beforehand. Wait, and I gave you the wrong information. Where's the pre-show happening? Which channel is this on now? Which one has the pay-per-view?
Depends on where you are, yeah.
It's insane that it's 4 different networks now. I mean, give it up. Pick one. Stick to it, please.
They should do a game day. I guess they kind of try to. But they should really do it up more like game day and let Pat McAfee do the pre-show.
All right.
The tribal chief was on the Pat McAfee show.
Yeah, the pre-show had Andrew's favorite, CM Punk, for a while.
Scotty Bill, call him by his government name.
Yeah, CM Punk was right between. This had to be on purpose, where they did the shot where Paul Heyman is getting in
with
Pierce's face. You look right through the middle of them, and it's almost like what's her name from AEW, the ref.
Oh yeah,
it was almost
Aubrey.
The same thing, but Aubrey got right in the middle of that time. It's almost the same thing, but CM Punk was back there. It was hilarious.
Yep, hysterical. But so that pre-show was pretty good. As Andrew said, Heyman came and started yelling at um, Pierce about Braun. They didn't say who, but they said whoever got the second spot,
Yeah.
and they kept complaining about the second spot. Now that I didn't understand why until later, so we'll get back. We'll go back to that. All right. So you guys can chime in after I give my little spiel for each match if you're
Yeah.
all right with that, because I wrote
You have the
copious
floor.
notes. Like this was a lot of fun for me. All right. So we started the night off with the women's rumble. Now,
Mhm.
I did note there were only 4 matches. Okay, technical matches. There was no pre-matches, no dark matches, which was
The way I
very
like it.
interesting. Yeah.
This
Um
is the only multi-man match that I like,
okay,
by the way, just to let you know.
to be fair, Rumble is my favorite pay-per-view. This is the first year. Anything else is going to beat this. So, doesn't say much. Worst hair of the night was revealed within the first 20 minutes of the whole show. Nia Jax. Whoever did her hair should be fired, tarred, and feathered because that was horrendous. You could have landed a plane on her forehead. I am sorry. It was just a bad look. Runner up was Jordan Grace, who I used to love. When she came out, I'm like, oh, look, it's a lion. It's Simba. It's Mufasa. It was just crazy ass hair. Let's see. Sol Ruka and Liv Morgan dressed like they were going to the mall. They were wearing their baggy jeans and their tight, skater tops. It was hysterical. Now, again, they've got the wardrobe restrictions of Saudi. So, yeah. And this is a very good point. Jordan Grace looks like she smells like menthols. She does. Absolutely. So some other things that happened. We saw Charlotte eliminating Alexa coming a mile away. Oh, it was an accident. Yet we saw that coming a
Yeah.
mile away. Um, Best hair I gave to Maxine Dupree. She had great hair, and a runner-up was Kalani Jordan. Best gear, Lyra Valkyria. Runner-up was Rhea and Raquel, dressed in all black. They looked fantastic. Honorable mention to Lash Legend for her purple gear. Loved, loved, loved that. It was a little too purple though, so could have gone better.
Well,
Worst
she did
gear,
have to cover herself neck to ankle.
she did. She did. So she did a good job. She made it hers. Worst gear, Liv Morgan, number 1. I don't know what she was trying to do, but she looked horrible.
Mm.
Runner up was the Bella Twins.
Impossible.
Yeah, all right. Well, the Bella Twins looked like Devo. If you guys remember Devo,
Yes.
that's all I could
Yes.
think of when I saw them in their red pleather. Honorable mention to Io Sky for looking like a banana. Best showing. So, who had the best showing of all the women? To me, it was Sol Ruka. She really was fantastic.
I like it.
Uh, One thing that I really loved, and I think it wrote it here, I did. Her finisher, the Soul Snatcher, fantastic. Very good. Really enjoyed watching that. Let's see. Some fun moments I wrote about. Rhea grabbing grabbing Liv by the neck and headbutting her when she tried to get in the way of her beating up Lash Legend. That was fantastic. You don't see women giving a lot of headbutts, so I really like that. Lash Legend lost an eyelash during the match, and it was very noticeable. If you're gonna wear really fake eyelashes, make sure you use really good glue because she looked like a weirdo with one eye doing this.
Especially if your name is Lash.
Thank
And,
you very much. Like it was, yeah, it was
and
pretty
don't
bad.
glue your eye shut like on the latest episode of The Pit
Yeah.
because
Oh, I
they
haven't
had
watched yet. Don't tell me.
to be
Y'all
clever.
watch way more shows than I do.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Let's see. Raquel eliminated Rhea, and then Liv eliminated Raquel.
That's
That
big
was.
back rack. Big back rack. Get
Let
it
me
right.
tell you, I was a little bit surprised they pulled the trigger on that already. Not upset about it at all. The final 3 were the Blonde Brigade, as I called them. So Ruka, Tiffy, and Liv. Tiffy also, while she was gone, somebody stole her hips. So somebody should get on that because now she looks like a plank. And yeah, not everybody is very happy about that. So yeah, me.
She's been working with Charlotte, huh?
Yeah, I know. And then my only last comment is quick win for Liv, but it was clean. And so I enjoyed it. All right, that's my notes for that match.
Bober, my niece sent me that on YouTube, and it was hysterical. The Power Rangers, yes,
Yeah.
yeah, that was funny.
Did you watch the video or the meme? Because they did
I
a.
watched the video.
Okay, yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah, Titty Time, as I like to call her, looked like she might steal it.
Yeah.
She's still one stitch away, even in Saudi, from having a wardrobe malfunction. One bad stitch is
Yep.
all it was going to take for everybody in Saudi to see more than legally allowed over there.
And he's right. Bober's right. She had some major work done.
Yeah, well, so did Charlotte. She's got more plastic than Visa, MasterCard, Chase, and American Express. But anyway, Charlotte doesn't even look like the same person anymore. She's almost unrecognizable. She was the Iron Woman. How cute. Isn't that fun? Just like Dad was. I think Lash Legend is my favorite for the show. You said Sol Ruka.
Yeah,
which
Lash was
another good
my
choice.
runner-up.
Yeah, Lash did very well in this.
Yeah.
Nice use of the NXT ladies. Not a lot of surprises, with the exception of Brie Bella.
She was the only surprise for the whole show.
Yeah, well,
Oh my god.
yeah, pretty much. I
Okay,
just read.
hold on, I gotta
Talking
share
about
this.
tonight,
'cause
right?
it's-
So
Read it.
Madam just needs Waylon's hand up her ass to complete the duo.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I mean, it is
God,
not
for that to be
good.
coming from Dave too. Ooh.
Yeah,
oh, I
yeah.
know. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a Charlotte apologist, our
That's
buddy
right.
Dave. Anyway, I thought the match was fine. You know, I'm going to have overall thoughts when we finish this about Saudi Arabia in general. The outfits were very tasteful. They were well designed, but at some point they all look the same. You just do different colors and patterns because they have to wear bodysuits. Rhea looked fantastic, and they eliminated her early. Very smart on that part.
Yep.
However, they're tipping their hand because they did the same thing later in the men's rumble with a couple of the big guns. Kiani James is a waste. Ooh, that's Bober coming in with a hot.
That's a hot take.
That's a hot take.
I had no issue with any of the NXT women.
I didn't either. And I'm glad they finally let Liv win it, because you know there's a tendency, as again we'll see in the men's match, to go back to what you know during the sixth new era of the Paul Levesque run as the top leader of WWE. But I heard him say it was a new era.
Yeah.
And I have thoughts on this as well. Anywho, no, the Rumble was fine.
This was, for me, the best match of the night.
I was just going to say it was equally as good, if not better, than the men.
And you know I like that, Dave.
And my man won, as we'll get to. The man won it.
Well, let me ask this. Okay, so we're at the women's match, and so I was cooking during this, so I was kind of watching and kind of didn't get it all. You know, I did see the end. But we talked about how sparse the crowd was at the beginning.
Oh,
well, let me ask you this.
That's my next note.
Okay, well, let me ask you this. Let's dive into it a little bit, because you know, obviously, we go to Saudi Arabia. The women have to cover up completely. Do you think that starting it with the women's rumble and people over there knowing it and maybe having something against the women, even having a match or something, some of them weren't there yet?
Sure, absolutely. But let's be fair. The same thing would happen here. If it was advertised as the women's match being the first match, let's be fair. I have seen the mass exodus during the women's matches.
Well, I can't say much, because remember, I did go to the bathroom during the women's match.
Yes, you
and
did.
That's the reason I didn't get that Sting mask.
There you go. 100%.
Okay, so I'm going to be a hypocrite here.
No,
I actually don't think that it would happen in the same degree here, and I don't know that it had anything to do with it. It's a bought and paid for show. The money was in the bank. Nobody gives a shit. How many of you knew how many people were actually going to be in any of these matches?
Yeah.
I mean, even if you watch the weekly show like you do, Allison, or Bober does, or Dave does, I don't watch every bit of it anymore. I don't think I watched WWE at all this week, to be honest.
Probably
I watched AEW because I was home, but I don't think that. And Dave just said something that reminded me. Chelsea Green doing a salute in Saudi Arabia. And I know she's Canadian, but yeah, her saluting in Saudi Arabia and then Rhea having to be very careful how she responded because they're in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Anyway, and I think that also is going to limit some of the creativity that they could use because they're in
Sure.
Saudi Arabia, which is why they shouldn't go there in the first place.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I fear
to
it's
your
just going
point,
to get
Allison,
worse.
personal property is what women are considered in Saudi Arabia. We don't get political on this show, but that is a fucking fact. Don't believe it? Google it. Um, and that's why they are restricted and men are not.
Yeah. So speaking about the seeing the less people in the stands and everything,
Mhm.
they kept talking about, oh, well, it's the way that the stadium was designed with these lights and this and that. Okay, let's also keep in mind they built this fucking stadium in a month.
Yeah.
30 days. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you couldn't pay me enough to sit with decks? Absolutely not. No. 30 days? No. Mm-mm.
So they
Yeah.
got the guys that are building these little box house neighborhoods around town here, and
Yep.
they built a whole stadium over there. Is that what we have?
Oh yeah,
That's
no, and
yeah,
she's not making this up. They
I'm not.
100% built that
Mm.
damn stadium, like manufactured it for
Yep.
25,000 people. And that was the other thing. It was a small crowd. Not that 25,000 people isn't a lot. AEW would love to
Yeah.
accidentally have 25,000 people come to one of their shows again.
Yeah.
But the with Saudi, with it being a big event, the Royal Rumble has put far more than 25,000 in multiple events before. You abandoned the United States, you forgot about the creative, you didn't sell the product, you didn't tell people why they should watch. And then they've made several booking decisions that we're going to get to. This one was the best one. Having Liv win was
Yeah.
probably the best outcome of the other matches. So,
Yep.
anyway,
Okay.
then we move on
Next
to
match.
AJ
Hold on, I
Styles.
got one more thing to
Go
say
Oh,
ahead.
in
go ahead.
response to Dave. He said the joke's on Saudi Arabia government because those bodysuits are more revealing than the gear they normally wear. This is true, and this is why I prefer a one piece over a bikini. Let's
Uh,
carry.
there you go. All right. So next is Gunther versus AJ Styles. As per usual, AJ Styles wins best hair. Nobody's surprised.
He's got mom
But
hair. He's got
but
soccer mom hair.
but then you look at Gunther and he's got half a mullet. He's got the mullet going in the front, but like there's nothing in the back.
Oh, he's got a party in the front and
He's got the
business in the
party in the
back.
front
Party
going,
in the
but
front
there's
business.
no business
Yeah,
in the back.
business up front, party in
Yeah.
the back.
Yeah, it's not happening. Let's see. Notes. I never want to see Gunther do the sleeper hold again. This
Oh,
whole
he's such trash. Oh my
this
god.
whole match from the beginning was just wrong. Like it was just wrong. I didn't know why they were doing this. I couldn't figure it out. The only good move I saw during this whole match was AJ's flying punch when he was flying out of the ring. That was really good. The other thing I noted, all the low blows by Gunther are just really reinforcing how he's not. Oh, come on. Sorry, my
You're still
laptop
here.
hates me. I'm here. Okay. But all the low blows that Gunther seems to have to do are killing his powerhouse vibe.
Yeah,
He's not that guy. He cannot win clean. I don't understand how you're moving forward with this legend killer who can't win clean. It's
it's true.
killing me every time. So then the whole thing happened. AJ lost and we're all just like, what? He goes to take his gloves off, and I'm because I said it. I said if he doesn't leave his gloves and his boots in the ring, he's not really retired. Well, he went to go take his gloves off, but then stopped and did the whole AJ Styles thing, and then he went up on a post and threw the Bullet Club sign. So I'm like, all right, now I have no idea. Is he coming back as a new character? Is he bringing back the Bullet Club? Because then he left,
Going to
looking all
Japan,
sad, but said nothing. So what the hell? This is
TNA.
really how he's gonna go out?
No. That's how he's gonna go out of WWE.
You think so?
Yeah.
Is he gonna go to TNA?
He said WWE career
Yeah.
apparently in his promos, according to Dave.
Yeah. So that makes sense. So maybe he's going to TNA then.
I still think it's dumb.
Well,
But I
I
mean, they want to
100%.
they want to cut loose the best wrestler on the roster. I mean,
I,
it just shows you the direction the company's gone.
And
Gunther
quickly
is
too.
not the best
right.
wrestler on the. You want to have a
Quickly.
wrestler that can wrestle a broomstick in every company, and AJ Styles happened to be the one for WWE, as we talked about on this show, and most people would agree, because and we don't care if they do or not because we're right about it. The match with Cena was Cena's best match
Yes, 100%.
of the
Yeah, it
year
was.
with
It
AJ
was.
Styles, and it wasn't
Mhm.
close. He wrestled Cody twice,
Mm-mm.
and Cody is a very capable worker, not AJ Styles.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Watching this with Gunther, Gunther is supposed to be some sort of master ring technician and all this, and he can't
No, he's a
execute a proper
cheater.
sleeper hold. And so he needs to quit the sleeper hold, like the Young
Yeah.
Bucks need to quit the super kicks, and everybody in WWE, not Braun Breaker, need to quit doing a spear. So, I mean, because that's absolute trash. You are whoring out a move
Yes.
that should put someone to sleep. When Gunther was Walter and weighed 285 pounds, that move would have put someone to sleep and they'd have been out. This whole different presentation with Gunther is what it is, but AJ Styles goes out in fucking Saudi Arabia, too.
Yeah,
You did
it's
Yeah.
so
such
sad.
a disservice to WWE fans. There's no connection. There's no emotion. There's no fucking any reason for him to go out in Saudi Arabia other than they bought and paid for this show.
And you don't
So
see any reaction from the crowd. It's
No.
like,
no, there's
Nothing.
no investment because Saudi Arabia has never had live wrestling up to the last 10 years.
yeah.
They've never had, once they started doing the crown jewel shows, that's when Saudi Arabia got professional wrestling. Prior to that, nobody'd ever go to Saudi Arabia. And maybe it's because of the way they treat their own citizens, let alone foreigners, and the
Yeah.
whole 9/11, 15 of the fucking hijackers were Saudi. So it's not like they're real friendly to Americans anyway. But that match would have been much better served in a Georgia event,
Yeah.
New York City, California, England, because he was so big in TNA when they did all the England shows. That's where he could have retired.
Yeah.
But instead, we're going to do it in Riyadh. Fuck you. And that's where I said yesterday in our chat that the fans did not deserve that match.
Right. Exactly.
Not at all.
Right.
I totally agree. All right. Anything else, Terry?
No, I think we hit it all. I do kind of wonder what happens next because it
Right.
seems pretty obvious it's not completely over.
Yep.
Well, the other thing is, there's nothing to say that he's actually off WWE's payroll because they are married to TNA at this point.
No, right.
Right.
And to Dave's point, he kept saying WWE career. So
Yeah.
that's good. I'll feel better about that. All right. Next was
Sure.
Drew versus Sammy. When you want to talk about a waste of a match, why did you have this match? To totally knock down Sammy? He got beat, and he got beat bad.
Right.
Not even close. I gave the hair to Drew because obviously he's got a great freaking beard and his hair is
Mhm.
gorgeous. Sammy still looks homeless. He looked like a rag doll most of the match. That was what I kept thinking of. Sammy looked like a rag doll. The final claymores to Sammy looked like it knocked some of Sammy's teeth out. That's how bad they looked. Drew retained, and Sammy's no longer undefeated in Saudi. Who cares? It was a throwaway match that didn't even look like it was competitive. That
And we don't want
infuriates me.
Saudi Arabia to be that important for this anyway. And unfortunately, they're becoming more and more important.
Right. But it's like if you're gonna have this match and you're gonna hype it so much, making it a squash match where previously it wasn't anything like that, really.
Yeah.
It just made no sense. All right. Anything
Yeah, I
else?
got nothing. That
Yeah,
pretty
that
much
really
sums it
wasn't
up. I
a-
mean, that was the one of all four matches. That's the one that's like, okay, it happened.
Yeah.
And you didn't think a feel good moment was worth it.
Yeah, exactly.
I,
But see, I don't know how. I don't
they
know
they
how
can
that
get
was
money
great.
a lot of other places. I mean,
Yeah,
I know
I-
there's a lot of money that they
I
get for
agree.
this, but they get a lot of money in everything they do.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't actually believe that.
All right, last match, men's rumble. Best hair goes to Obafemi. First man out, he looked fantastic. His gear looked great. He was himself. That man is a beast. Yes, I would love to climb him. God, come on, stop doing this. It's my.
It
Hold on.
seems to recover pretty quickly.
I know, but I don't know what it's doing. Um, let's see. Runner up was Fatu. His hair looked really good.
Yeah.
For gear, best gear was Austin Theory's boy shorts. Hello, those were nice. Runner up was Penta. Worst hair. This was by a landslide. Brock Lesnar. What the hell were you thinking?
You go ahead and tell
Absolutely
Brock
not.
Lesnar that.
Absolutely not. Also, Trick Williams and Devon, dudes, side ponytails went out in the 80s. Okay? Love the braids, love the dress. No side ponytails. Let him go. Worst gear. Now, I've said this for a while, and I'm just going to bring it up again. As much as I love Bronson Reed, he looks like he's wearing a women's one-piece bathing suit. And it's not attractive. Time for some new gear. Runner-up was both El Grande Americanos. They both looked horrible.
I'm telling you, he is the right color to be the Italian flag. This is not Grande Americano. This is Venti Macchiato in disguise.
Yes, Venti Macchiato. I like that. Notable entrants for me were La Parca, Mr. Iguana, LA Knight returned.
Mr. Iguana, yeah.
Mr. Iguana and the Iguana versus Finn Balor and Demonito. I'm sorry, but absolutely 100%. So this match had a holy shit moment, as I call it. This is where what I talked about in the beginning about Heyman talking to Pierce about Braun coming in second. Braun came in second. A masked man attacked him before he entered the ring. A la Masked Man. Interesting, right? Throws him into the ring and he gets immediately eliminated. That was a shock. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I was like, did not see that coming. I thought it was pretty good. I forgot Rusev was still on the roster. Yep. We had a debut. I take it back. The men did have one surprise. They put on the screen first Powerhouse Hobbs. And then they say Royce Keys. And we're all just like, well, who is it? Apparently, Powerhouse Hobbs from AEW is now on the roster and they've changed his name. But why do you show both names?
They actually said it too. They said he
I didn't understand
Powerhouse
it.
Hobbs.
Oh, apparently we have a consensus as the man under the thing. They say it's Adam Pearce.
You're both wrong. It was Logan Paul.
All right.
I've
so
done
much
the forensic analysis of his face. It was Logan
Paul. Much more noticeable in the men's rumble than the women's were the number of men just sitting on the side of the ring.
Yeah.
Like,
what about the clock too?
Sitting? Oh, the clock in the men's? Woo! Oh
yeah, definitely.
30 seconds is now 10.
Shit, Roman made it to the ring in under 2 minutes. Get it away from me.
Okay, so Andrew may appreciate this one. I wrote, watching Brock in the ring is just scary. Watching Brock with Obafemi is hot.
So here's the problem, though. They spend so much time jerking off rather than wrestling. I mean, yeah, it is. And okay, go ahead. I don't want to step on your thunder. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Finish it.
No, you're fine. I have so many problems with this match.
Okay.
I'll just go because
All right. Jey Uso entered the ring again from his normal weird ass entrance. Did the roll it back thing. I was like, we're done. Okay, you can go away.
Okay, before you move on.
Yes.
So on that, this was the moment I thought of this. Like in the NFL draft, if you take so long that the next team, it's their turn, they can pick before you. I wish they'd make it a rule. If you don't make it to the ring, and the next guy gets in there, you're
out. I love that. I think that's excellent. My favorite move of the whole match was the pop-up Samoan drop by Fatu. He threw Javon Evans 10 feet in the air. It was fantastic, an amazing move.
It's incredible.
Crazy. I mean, it was like my eyes popped when he flung him up.
It was crazy. I also wrote, side note, dear Randy Orton, please never stop having an amazing body. Signed, everybody. Because yeah. Let's see, and then it was down to Gunther and Roman, and Gunther kept trying the sleeper hold, and I was literally screaming at the TV. But as Andrew likes to say, the right man won. Our tribal chief, original tribal
The
chief.
tribal
All
chief
right, go
back
ahead.
where he belongs. So they missed Brock Lesnar being eliminated by LA Knight and Cody Rhodes. Um, who cares that LA Knight was involved in this at all? He sucks. He's trash.
Nobody.
Cody Rhodes gets eliminated fairly early. And of course, he and Jacob Fatu have to continue their nonsense. But the way Cody was eliminated with the kick from Drew, I thought it was Roman at first. And the reason
Oh,
I thought it was Roman at first is that's Roman's move. The drive-by is Roman's move when the guy's on the apron, and it happened to be Drew that did the Claymore instead. So obviously that's a WrestleMania match. Then they go to Roman. So now, as of right now, because Elimination Chamber will mess it up, I'm sure, it's Roman Punk or Roman Drew. And, Roman Punk is the money match, but
yeah.
Seth Punk was the money match, and Seth Roman was the money match, and they inserted Saudi Phil Punk into that, and they shouldn't have. Triple H talked after the show about this being a new era. Roman Reigns is not a new era, but we do need another 1,342 days of him as the tribal chief, the champion, because
Yeah.
he's the only thing that was redeeming on that Royal Rumble. I
Mhm.
find it interesting that people think they missed the Lesnar spot on purpose because WWE does not miss production, but they had some shitty issues yesterday. And the other thing, if you chose Roman of all these people to win the Royal Rumble, number one, you're going back to Vegas and he's a big draw. Number two, Saudi had influence in this show as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
And people won't convince me otherwise. Um, the only thing is Yokozuna is dead and the Undertaker's retired, so that's why we didn't get to see that match again. But
One thing redeeming about the men's rumble, put La Parka in every rumble
Oh,
match until the end of time. I don't care if he ever
yep.
wins anything. I just love seeing him.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a huge fan of all those guys. So
yeah, so Dave, the problem is that Roman Reigns is one of 4 to 5 generational talents in the last 60 years in the WWE, and it starts with Bruno, and it goes to Hogan, and it goes to Austin, and it goes to Cena, and then it's Roman Reigns. Um, Roman Reigns is responsible for the WWE getting into bed with TKO because what they did during COVID and beyond made the WWE attractive to an organization like TKO. And the WWE was led by Roman Reigns, not Cody Rhodes or any other fool on the roster. It was Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is an amazing spokesperson for the WWE. He looks the part, he acts the part. Hey, as you can appreciate, he was in fucking kayfabe on the Pat McAfee show talking about how there is nobody better than him on the roster. They don't have any young people. He pulled an Arn Anderson, if there ever was one, being in character on the Pat McAfee show, which we all know. But on the topic of this new, what did he call it? A new era Triple H. This is
new
the
era.
sixth new era of his reign.
Yes.
And so Triple H has really shit the bed as far as booking is going. Quite frankly, I don't think they care. I bet you they got
Agree.
$100 million for this shitty ass Royal Rumble. This Royal Rumble was awful. It was not good. The match quality was fine. The story quality is garbage. And no,
Garbage.
I'm not a wait and see person. Fuck that noise.
Agree.
That's just garbage, especially when we can see the way it's going. If Roman Reigns doesn't leave Las Vegas with a championship, they have a problem because they just
Agree.
wasted this whole thing.
Yep.
And then you have to figure out what to do with Saudi Phil because he can't keep up with Roman. Drew and Roman will be fine, but Drew's lost to Roman before multiple times. So how is this new? Somebody out there, please explain to
Yeah.
me how this is new. Other than you are now in bed with a country that treats women badly as property, as second class citizens, and thinks they can do whatever they want because they bought and paid for it. And just another reason not to watch your product.
Yeah, this was definitely the worst Rumble I think I've ever watched. No question.
We were going to go to Nashville for
Correct.
WrestleMania, and
right.
that's not happening because Nashville got it taken
Not
away
next
by
year,
Saudi
yeah.
Arabia.
Yep.
So, to Bober's point, he said it earlier. He's not really excited about a WrestleMania in Saudi Arabia, and neither am I, quite frankly.
Not if it's gonna be anything like this was.
Well, I mean, my problem is, and like you said, they influence stuff, and it's like we had to see Goldberg every time we went over there for a very long time. And I know
Yep.
there's still people that love seeing Goldberg. I get that, but nothing new and nothing fresh. Give me new and fresh.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see. I want to see Braun Breaker take hold of something and go to the moon.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's a red herring to me because they just let it go. But Breaker will probably be a baby face at the end of WrestleMania.
Yeah.
They're already cheering him anyway.
Yeah.
People are already cheering him anyway.
Mhm.
And it was definitely Logan Paul under the mask. Like I said, I've already done the forensic analysis for y'all. You don't have to worry about that. I took care of it. Well, me and all my friends on the Facebook and the Twitter and the Instagram, we've got it handled. So there's that. But Bober, I don't know about that, but that wouldn't surprise me because they just try to throw more wrenches. Did I hear correctly? The Elimination Chamber winner can pick whatever title they want to challenge for, including the same title, the Rumble winner. Good for them. That's two people for Roman to beat.
Be a three-way.
You know, I mean, good for them. And the problem is too, WWE has fallen into this pattern now, and it's been going on for a long time, where now we have to have a second, number one contender with the Elimination Chamber, or even a champion. The championship has even changed hands right before WrestleMania in this match. So anyway, and the
We're also
Elimination
starting
Chamber,
to like tournaments in the WWE, and we've talked about how we don't like fascination with tournaments in wrestling.
yeah, and the Elimination Chamber, to your point, to finish that thought, Terry, because they're going to have wrestle-ins to the Elimination Chamber, a tournament, if you will, qualifying match is what I'm looking for. The Elimination Chamber sucks now because it's too safe. You can't do it anymore. I get it. It's too violent. Then don't do it. The first Elimination Chamber, Madison Square Garden, Survivor Series 2002, phenomenal. The second Elimination Chamber, 2003, SummerSlam, Goldberg spears Triple H Jericho through the plexiglass, phenomenal. Subsequent Elimination Chambers have all sucked. And the safer and safer they get, the more they suck.
And Triple H did say when he took over that they're not just going to do things because they did it before, and with gimmick matches and that kind of thing. But I mean,
but just like War Games is November,
we're not seeing that.
The Elimination Chamber is always February,
right?
So you're on a schedule. The one thing about the Elimination Chamber that worked in 2002 is they had a world title to wrestle for and a bunch of guys that had personal issues inside of wrestling. This now just becomes about the championship and who's going to wrestle at WrestleMania, which is cool, but you already did it a month prior with the Rumble and have since 1993. For those of you that ever want to win a wrestling trivia show, the first time was Yoko, even though Hogan won 2 of them and went on to wrestle for the title, 1991.
Excellent.
And actually, Hogan was the champ in 90, but he still went on for WrestleMania.
Is it time? Is it time, Terry?
Yeah, y'all step back. I've got an intro to read. I'm prepared. It's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to meet the Muppets on TNA Top 10 tonight. We're doing the top 10 favorite Muppets from Jim Henson TV series. I just did that like 5 minutes ago.
That was fantastic. I'm so proud of you. That was so good. Okay.
Adam was a better drummer than Ringo. That is my official position.
And my name shows my preference, and I have one of my favorite quotes from her as well.
Well, my number one, I may have been the only person to vote for my number one. I'll just throw
Well,
that
that's
out
because no one likes the Fraggle.
there. No, it wasn't a Fraggle. It was a Muppet, but we'll talk about that later. Let's talk about who just missed the list.
Oh, the
We've got the
Count.
Count. And what sucks about the Count, he doesn't have a number. I was going to use that when I introduced
Oh
it. I was going to say number 8,
man,
but didn't work. Like, just missed the list. Elmo,
man.
the
Well,
Swedish Chef, and Statler and Waldorf.
So Elmo got overexposed. The Count is low
yes,
key fabulous. I love the Swedish Chef, and me and Allison in retirement are going to be Statler and Waldorf. It's
100%
just that
correct.
simple. We're
Let's see.
practicing now,
We
but we're
are.
going to definitely have it down by the time we retire.
So Statler and Waldorf were number 2 for me.
They were number
Count was
4 for
number
me.
9. Jesus, this is killing me.
The Swedish Chef
Swedish
was in
Chef
my
was
top.
13.
Yeah, the Swedish Chef was like 12 or
Yeah.
13 for me. The Count was number 5. Elmo was not on the list
Me
because I
neither.
don't like him.
Nope.
And Statler and Waldorf was in the top 10.
I'll go ahead
So-
and tell you, no Fraggles even sniffed the top 10. I think number 15 or 16 may have been Wembley, which I'm surprised that Wembley was the top Fraggle in the voting. I thought Red would be that, but no, it was
All
Wembley.
right.
For those who even know what the hell I'm talking about. Number 10, Grover.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Easy one.
Now, my question, does this include Super Grover?
Well, all forms of Grover.
Okay, good.
I should have put the picture of Super Grover.
You should.
I forgot.
Super Grover was probably one of my favorites. With his
So
little helmet. and a
One
cape.
of the reasons Grover makes my list is my dad used to read There's a Monster at the End of the Book.
Oh, that is the
book.
best.
Yes.
And he would read it to us as kids, and he read it to his 6 grandchildren, and he read it the exact same way in a Grover voice.
Oh,
And
that's great.
Grover made my top 10 because my father used to read
Excellent.
There's a Monster at the End of this book.
Excellent.
That's the greatest book. Greatest.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, it was so good. I mean,
Quit turning the
Dave.
page. I don't know if those are his exact words. but
Rubber
No, I
Ducky,
agree.
Bert and Ernie. I mean, they had a great book, Sesame Street did.
They did.
But
I used to love Grover because when he got excited or anxious or nervous, he'd wave his arms really wildly. And it always made me feel good that, like, as a kid, somebody else felt like overwhelmed or crazy or whatever. I loved Sesame Street, if you guys cannot pick up on that, just like I know Andrew did, but I grew up on this. Like, this was literally all I was allowed to watch TV, as a child. So, yeah.
we didn't have cable. So we had a TV that was like a console with the dial that had 12
Correct.
options.
Yeah.
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 And I was
See?
the remote. And I remember
George knows.
saying no one time when asked to change it to channel 4. And that didn't
That's
work.
right. Get up. I remember when we got the first cable box. Oh, that was so great. With the 3 levers and the little buttons. Looked like a piano where if you weren't using the TV, you'd be like playing with it and probably break it. Anyway, okay, sorry, Dad.
I guess you broke it, huh?
No, not me.
Mhm. There's a confession right there.
Not me.
Mhm.
Next.
Number 9, Fozzie Bear.
Ozzy. Oh, come on.
Waka Waka Waka.
Yeah.
The joke, the dad jokes, the little flower that squirt water. Come on. How do you not love him?
There's so many good Muppets. I mean,
Yeah, Fozzie
Sesame
was
Street and
definitely
Muppets
not in
on
my
here.
top 10, though. Not
Oh,
in my
man.
top 10.
He was in my top 10. He may have been about number 9.
I had him
this
at
may
14.
be.
Yeah, he was 14 for me.
See?
Okay.
And you're criticizing me? Please.
What? No, that's still good. I don't know. I love Fozzie Bear. He was always happy. He was like the happy sidekick to Kermie.
Even with all those tomatoes hurled at him.
Correct.
Oh, yeah. Could you do stand up or whatever? His,
Oh, God,
for his
that's right.
performance?
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Now I watched Muppet Babies, but technically those weren't Muppets. That's a cartoon, and they had extra characters. Like
Yes, they did.
Skeeter had a
Sister?
Scooter had a sister named Skeeter or
Hmm.
whatever. Um, I loved that, but couldn't include it here. Those weren't technically
No.
Muppets.
It was
Number
Jim
8,
Henson's Muppet Babies, though.
it was.
That
Well,
was.
Yeah.
also excluded dinosaurs
Oh, thank
because
God. Oh my God, no.
those were not considered
Nakamama.
Muppets because they were more complicated
Yes.
creatures
Agreed.
or whatever.
I loved dinosaurs.
It was good. I love the boss.
Oh,
He was great.
Fred.
All right. Number
Number
8.
8, Oscar the
Hell
Grouch.
yeah. This is my number 4. I
I
mean,
love trash. See, because everybody has the cynical person in their life. I'm it for a
100%.
lot of people. Oscar was the man.
Mm.
I think he was top
Most
5 for
definitely.
me. But
He was yeah, he was number 4 for me. Top 5. Just loved having a cranky character
mhm.
who
Yeah,
still had a good heart,
I
you
am
know?
Oscar the Grouch at work. I
Correct.
was pointed out to me twice the other day. I said, "Well, it's miserable and cold. What do you expect from me?"
I'm
So
trying to turn the corner on that in 2026 myself.
Way to
We'll see
go,
what
Dover.
happens.
Way to go.
I am who I am.
I don't care anymore. I
Number
don't have to be
7,
nice. I just have to be a good person. That's
That's
all.
right. There's a difference.
Big difference. Oh my god.
Gonzo.
Gonzo, number 7.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Gonzo.
The
Everything
Blue Weirdo.
everything about like when his nose used to get smashed, I would cry. I would laugh so hard. Remember like it would get like all bent out of shape and stuff.
Tweaked or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, so funny. And
Man,
his love of the chickens. Didn't he wasn't he they were his backup singers? Is that right? Camilla and the chickens?
I guess so. I know that one of the
Maybe.
chickens was on the list.
I know my dad will know. Camilla was on the list for sure. Camilla was his number 1 chicken.
I may have forgotten to vote for him.
Not a
Look,
Gonzo guy. I
All
just
right. Well,
not. Not a
that's
Gonzo guy.
allowed. It's allowed. I just again, his carefreeness and he was funny. I liked it. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. It was just Gonzo.
yeah, I mean, a lot of these were like, "Oh, I loved him, man." I don't really know
Yeah.
the characteristics. Number 6, Cookie
Okay.
Monster.
There you go. C is
My,
for cookie.
my picture tonight is Taco Monster.
Yes. Very nice.
I do
I
love Cookie Monster though.
yeah.
Shameless. Didn't care.
I loved
Independent.
how his eyes just kind of spun around everywhere when he's eating all the cookies.
I used to sing C is for cookie on
Yep.
a loop. So, yeah. Yep.
Yum 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 yum.
Who who didn't love a monster that loved to shovel cookies in his mouth?
Dave says not on my top 10. I bet you if
Well,
they were hot Cheetos, he would have been.
excellent, excellent. Yeah, Cookie Monster was 10 for me.
Number 5, Beaker.
Beaker.
Ah,
Oh
Especially when he started freaking out.
yeah. Oh my.
Ah,
Mike Bober. Wow.
yeah. So anyway, Beaker was the assistant of Professor Honeydew,
Yeah,
who had a melon head, which always used to make me laugh.
he
And
did. Yeah.
oh God,
Honeydew. Get it?
yes, yeah, exactly.
There's
I used
adult
to love
jokes
when
woven in
Beaker's
the
head
show.
would smoke. You remember that? Because it looked exactly like a beaker with the smoke coming out of the top of it. So
Yeah.
It's just
funny.
this may be because my dad liked this so much. They had these adult jokes like the beaker,
Oh yeah,
like the honeydew. I told y'all the joke last week about the best counter since Formica. That was hilarious to my father, and he makes sure that he repeated it. And,
yeah.
I'm like, but they slip in the adult jokes because they know the parents are watching with the kids.
Well, if you watched any of the old Muppet shows, um, they had some amazing freaking guests on there.
Yes.
Like
Mhm.
like stars of the screen for sure. Like I think I remember one with like Lucille Ball or something. Like it was crazy the people who were on that show.
Yeah, and I don't necessarily remember that episode, but that would definitely check because Lucille was a big supporter. So
Just yeah, just like I'm remembering of this, and now I know they're bringing it back and Seth
Julie
Rogen.
Andrews.
Yeah.
yep,
I'm looking at Harry
Yep.
Belafonte.
Belafonte.
Oh, Harry Belafonte. Whoo, that was a
Linda
voice.
Carter. Johnny Cash.
Hmm.
I'm just looking at Chewbacca. Roy Clark was on here. That's
See,
interesting.
like it's just great stuff. But
Alice
so now
Cooper.
I'm really excited to see what they do because I think it's Seth Carter and Sabrina Carpenter are going to be on like this reboot they're doing. This I think it's this week.
Okay.
Yeah, Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher. Yep.
Yeah, I just went through like A, B, C, and D
Yeah,
and
yeah,
listened
yeah.
to them. There
The
was a whole
list is
list.
great.
It's
That's what I'm
huge.
saying. Like a lot of people who were born in the 2000s don't even know about this. You know?
So
Is he not here
Super Dave
tonight?
just reminded me of something, and I know we don't get not Posada.
Oh my
What?
god.
Listen, George,
Keep going.
5 times world champion catcher Jorge Posada. I need you to put some respect on his name. Anyway, Dave reminded me something with his Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher. That idiot that does the press conferences for Trump actually said that the Melania movie had more viewers than Star Wars. I swear
Stop.
to God, I'm not making that up.
Okay. Anyway, who's
Goodness.
number 4?
Number 4, Bert and Ernie.
They're a
Yeah.
pair, the first gay couple of
First gay couple on
television.
TV. Bert with his unibrow. Their matching striped sweaters. Like, come on.
Don't forget Rubber Ducky. I mean,
Same.
Oh,
so
speaking of
good.
songs, I mean,
Oh yeah.
Rubber
what a
Ducky,
great
you're the
song
one.
that
You
is.
make bath time
I
lots
mean,
of
this
fun.
we could do a song list about this
We
at some
could.
point. At some
We
point.
could for sure.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
but yeah,
I
Bert
love
and
them.
Ernie, it's so good to me. And me and Terry, I shared a picture one time for our show of Bert and Ernie, and not the gay part, but the part that Bert was wearing, or Ernie was wearing like this ridiculous hat, and Bert's trying not to look at him.
Oh.
And the caption was, when your best friend is up to some bullshit shenanigans and you're trying not to encourage it.
Right.
So
No.
that's us on this show. Terry is
Yeah.
trying not to encourage it. And
Mhm. Correct.
Well, you know, I
whoa,
chose
Dave,
Statler and Waldorf because
Dave,
less rumors will come out
Yeah.
if I chose Bert.
look at this
That's true.
nonsense. Not in my top 15. Another
Yeah,
one I
seriously,
forgot
they
to
were my number
Wow.
5.
I mean,
wow.
the votes were all over
All
the
over the
place.
place, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
gonna mention some of mine that aren't on this list when we end up. I want to talk about them.
Oh, my number 1 did not make any of this.
Hmm.
Number 3, Miss Piggy.
There she is.
I mean, that's my girl. That's a great picture. Miss Piggy was unapologetically herself.
Mhm.
She loved herself. She believed she was the shit. This woman was everything. She was a pig, but that didn't stop her. Hell yeah.
And she was from New
Tongues in the
York.
shape of a heart.
And Kermit secretly had a crush on her, even though
Yes.
he did like the
Kermit
girl
loved her.
getting her hair pulled, in the schoolyard thing. Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely. She and Kermit were absolutely 100% soulmates. Don't care.
Number 2, Animal.
There he is. Animal is a better drummer than Ringo. Like, and Animal doesn't have any real memorable things to me on the Muppets, other than when he came in, party was starting, and that's
You
the
knew what was
whole
happening.
point. Yeah, it's just chaos.
Wow,
Which is
look at
why I love
that.
Animal.
Even Dave. Dave loves
Yeah.
Animal too.
Redhead, wild, doesn't give a fuck.
No wonder I
Terry.
voted so
I was
high.
gonna say,
Yeah.
Terry, you must have voted high.
Well, one
for
thing about Muppet Babies, all of the babies were older than Animal. Animal was
Yes.
like a really young
baby,
baby,
baby.
and
Yep.
everybody else was toddlers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very good point.
Not
I
sure
love
why. Maybe
animal.
because that way he would just be crazy. An explanation.
Number one should be no question.
Number one,
Yeah,
Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
You
Kermit
notice you didn't
the
see Big
Frog.
Bird.
No, no
Um,
snuffleupagus.
yeah, Snuffy.
I voted Snuffy very high on the list. Big Bird, I did not
I
vote. Now, Kermit the Frog has transcended being a
yeah,
Muppet into pop culture, the
Yeah.
he's a meme.
memes, the
He's a
gifs,
meme.
the typing, all that stuff. So even people who didn't watch
Hmm.
know who
Yeah,
Kermit the Frog is.
absolutely. Fabulous list.
My number
Fabulous list.
one, and I know this is not
Yep.
everybody's cup of tea, but I love Rolf, the dog that played the
Oh yeah.
piano. God, I love him. I think the deep voice is part of that, just because he's
Sure.
got a deep voice. I love that.
Sure, absolutely. Let's see what was on mine that didn't make the list. So mine I have for number 7, Rizzo the Rat,
Okay.
100% because I'm from New York.
Well, and a
Rizzo
lot
the
of
Rat
people
was in
didn't see Rizzo because Rizzo was more recent.
Rizzo was more in well, no, he was in the movies in the 70s and the 80s.
Okay. In the
Yeah,
movies.
yeah.
Was he on the show
He was
much?
on the show. He was on the
Okay.
show too. Let's see, who else do I have? Julia from Sesame Street. So for those of you that know, Julia is the autistic Muppet.
Okay.
Mhm.
So the fact that they made it inclusive, freaking love it. Uh, Also, Boba Rizzoli is a show. Rizzo is the rat. Rizzoli is Rizzoli and Isles, which I'm actually watching right now on Netflix, which is kind of funny. Let's see, who else did I have? Oh, the other one that I want to talk about, Sam Eagle. If you guys remember Sam Eagle,
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's because of, like you said, the deep voice, and he was very authoritarian. Like, yeah, I liked him.
Mm.
Yeah,
I
I don't
Alex
know.
like
likes to be bossed around even as a child. I understand. Okay.
if you didn't watch Fraggle Rock, you won't even know what I'm talking about. But
Right.
Allison and I talked about the trash heap. I
Oh,
put the
scared the.
trash heap in my top 10.
By the way, I didn't know that the trash heap had a name,
Marjorie, yeah.
Marjorie.
Well, the rats called her Marjorie. That's a good one,
Well,
Marjorie.
you got to
Yeah.
remember, Fraggle Rock scared the bejesus out of me as a child.
Yeah.
I hated that trash heap. I don't know what it was. Super scary.
I mean, I had the board game and
Oh yeah,
everything. I love that show.
I get it. Hey, I was also afraid of Labyrinth. So who the hell? Who knows?
Another thing that I didn't include. That's why I put the TV show part. I didn't want to
Yeah.
have to hunt through movies.
God, no, we'd be here forever.
Let me
Trash
run it
heap
down.
was Job. Trash heap
Yes,
was Job of the Hutt's cousin. Yeah,
basically, yeah.
yeah.
Except an old lady that had to go get her glasses. Favorite
Good
Muppets
list.
from Jim Henson TV series. Number 10, Grover. Number 9, Fozzie Bear. Number 8, Oscar the Grouch. Number 7, Gonzo. Number 6, Cookie Monster. Number 5, Beaker. Number 4, Bert and Ernie. Number 3, Miss Piggy. Number 2, Animal. And number 1, Kermit the Frog.
Love it. So good. Kermit the Frog. Oh, good list. I enjoyed that.
Oh, I know. There were so many that I wanted to vote for.
That's what I was
I
gonna
couldn't put
say.
them all in here. I think there were so many good options, and realistically, a lot of times as people vote, it starts converging on the answer.
But
I
this
mean,
time it was all
this
over the place.
shifted a lot, even like today. I I
Yeah.
went I uploaded the list and then had to redo it because it
Oh
changed
wow.
because of
Okay.
vote
We
on
keep voting
certain.
open till 6 p.m. We do not double count. We do not have hang the
Technically,
chat.
voting is open right now. If somebody
The
wants
list
to go vote.
is correct.
Yes.
So, no, I think this is a
Excellent.
great list. We have been on a roll, thanks to our
Yeah.
listeners, of getting things right. I still would say that the Disney movie list is probably as close to perfection as we've had,
Yeah.
particularly the top 5.
Yeah.
Uh,
I agree.
Well, let's talk
the
about that because we added, always add a new one on here. We talked about
Hmm.
Pixar. We talked about it today. We're going to do Pixar songs. We had talked about just doing the movies. There's 29 movies. There are, I believe, 154 songs. So we'll boil that down to a reasonable number with the committee. Thanks for those that vote in the committee.
Yeah.
And we'll
even
present
Bober.
that. And we got Broadway musicals, and we got 2 more animated TV theme songs, and then we still haven't done TV theme songs from the 2000s.
I will be holding court the night we do Broadway musicals.
Oh, we'll fight.
No show
Remember,
next week
yeah,
because
right.
there's kind of a football game going on.
There's a
No,
concert. Is what
There's a
Terry
concert
mentioned, right?
going
The
on
concert with a football game happening
around it.
around it.
Correct.
Okay.
Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny.
Of course.
So Bad Bunny tonight won a Grammy, and during
that
his
was tonight,
speech, he made sure to let Ice know what he thought. So I cannot wait
Oh, it's gonna be
until
great.
next Sunday, because MAGA is going to explode. Explode. It's going to be fantastic.
Oh, that sounds like an intro to Saturday Night's Main Event. MAGA is going to explode.
MAGA's going to explode.
Oh my
Like that
God.
superpower. I was actually talking to somebody about this. As shitty as Vince was, the Royal Rumble entrances back in the day, like the intros, where he would do 30 men compete for the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
We are missing that kind of thing. That and the Blue Cage.
I will say,
The voiceover was so good, though, for the Royal
Yes.
Rumble when Vince used to do them, and you'd have the guys show up in the boxes and the music. Na, 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 na. Oh, so good. So good.
That's back before I knew that Vince owned the
Yeah.
WWF.
I thought he was a fucking announcer. I'm like,
yeah,
what?
he was just an announcer, and he would bicker with
oh, God.
Jesse.
Jesse,
That's all
yeah.
I knew.
I'll say that even though the Rumble did suck, per usual, the video packages that went along with it, those were fantastic. That's
Yeah.
one thing WWE
Yeah.
to me has always done well.
Which is why I don't believe they actually unintentionally missed Lesnar getting dumped.
Yeah, agreed.
Well,
Yeah.
they also a couple of years ago they missed what was it? I guess it was more than a couple of years ago, a few years ago now, when Edge came in and they missed the spear completely.
Oh yeah, they did do that.
I'm gonna go back
Yep.
and watch that.
Oh,
They sure did.
all right, other shows coming up. Amy will be back in town, and Dave, I did
Woohoo!
not ask you what's going on. I imagine you're going to stick with the theme this week. What's going
Bober.
on with talking wrestling?
Well, Dave answers. I've got to just mention this Bober comment. The stage and the post-show fireworks were the best part of the show. The stage was phenomenal, no pun intended. Because like when AJ Styles left the stage, they had that wide shot of him walking. The fireworks, I have a different comment about. Like the match ended, Roman's throwing the one, and I'm waiting for the post-match press conference. And the damn fireworks just keep going and going. And I'm like, what the hell am I watching?
Did you notice they were all over the city?
Yeah. They had more pyro than people in that stadium Saturday night. More pyro than 6 p.m. Central. Rude? That's way early, Dave. Way early.
That's
7
what
o'clock
time
our
they
time?
do it. Yeah. So they're normally
And
an
Monday.
hour before us.
Oh, and Megan's in for Amy.
Yeah,
Oh, that'll be exciting.
I was going to say, if it's being Monday, I think Amy will not be back in time.
Right.
So, okay, Megan is in for Amy. I remember that.
Excellent.
And that'll be set 6 from MPX Monday.
All right.
And this has been a good series, Dave.
Yeah, the MPX guys. Yep.
Well, good show. Thanks, everybody, for showing up later than normal.
Yeah.
We've said soccer kind of gets in the way of the schedule at times. We had to adjust a little bit. We'll be out next week. Luckily, it also happened to be Super Bowl Sunday, but we've got an away game in soccer. So even if it wasn't Super Bowl Sunday, we were going to miss.
That's right.
And then our season starts on Valentine's Day. So
nice. You know what I'll be doing on Valentine's Day?
Same thing I
Probably
will.
Going to work.
Oh no.
I don't believe in
I won't be going to
Valentine's
work.
Day. Have I shared this whole rant with you guys? We're early tonight because I know we have to be, but because we're late. But have I shared this rant about Valentine's Day with you all?
Probably.
One day a year, you're going to tell someone how much you love them and buy them chocolates and flowers and all
make
of
up
this
for all the
nonsense.
others.
Yeah, make up for 364 fuck ups. Get away from me! Like, what is wrong with you? Like,
if you don't treat me like it's Valentine's Day every day, don't bother.
Well, that's like
found a man crazy enough to say yes to my craziness. Motherfucker, it better be every day, not
That's right.
February the 14th.
That's
Okay?
right.
I do
Or
wonder.
whatever
I
day
go
the
to
girl
Publix.
named from Miss Congeniality, March or April, whatever. What day was it? The perfect
Oh,
day?
April 24th or is it April
Whatever it
24th?
was. Yeah, you know
The
what I'm
best
talking
day.
about.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the perfect day
Perfect
because
day.
it's a spring day. It's not too warm. You can wear a jacket.
So I'll go to Publix and I'll buy flowers once in a while just to set around the house, just because
Mhm.
I want them here. And I kind of wonder if half the people that see me buying flowers at Publix randomly are like, "Wonder what he did."
Yes, absolutely, 100%. Flower giving, candy giving,
I
cards
love
for no
flowers.
reason giving. That's a dead art. Dead
It was
art.
Karen's birthday. The lady that I worked
Yeah.
with. It was her birthday Saturday, and she got flowers, and they smelled so good.
Oh, how
Like
nice.
fresh
That's
flowers
lovely.
smelled so
That's
good.
so
Like her
nice.
whole office smelled like fresh flowers.
The one who sits next to you?
Mhm. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. It was her birthday. She was 32.
Good. Duh. Fuck. Oh
Allison's got a
god.
birthday. Allison's got a birthday coming up, and I have heard a rumor that degenerate shit may be occurring in
What?
Las Vegas, Nevada.
What? Not in
What?
July. We're not going in July again. I'm sorry, it's not happening. We'll figure it out.
That was warm. I will just say
Yeah.
that was very
I was
warm.
fine. All of you, like, I threatened to move somewhere tropical after
I will
clearing
kill you.
6 inches of snow, 2 inches of ice, and whatever the hell the slush is called off my driveway today.
Here's
We
my
get-
philosophy. People say, "Did you complain about that?" I'm like, "Yes, I complained about the summer, and I will complain about the winter
Correct.
because I am a fall man.
Not
Give me
me.
the fall."
Same.
Not me. Let's
There you
get
go.
it as
There you go,
hot
Andrew.
as possible as soon as possible.
Ugh.
George is
I
ready for
am
Las
ready.
Vegas too. Yeah.
Yeah, George is ready. I'm ready. We're gonna have fun.
Just put me on a plane. It's been too long since I've been on a plane.
Oh my god, yeah, it was 2 months ago. What the
Yeah,
hell?
it was TCU. Wait, I need to go somewhere else. Let's go.
Okay, so no show next week.
Nope.
We'll figure out what the poll is and we'll get it out. I'll probably put some things, some videos that I skipped. I'll put those on YouTube this week. Give me a little chance to catch up there. Clean up some old audios from like the 2024 football season that nobody wants to hear what week 4 of the 2024 football season.
I do. I was
You're gonna
probably
go
brilliant that
re-listen
night.
to that.
Re-listen to
Yeah.
that one, sure.
We go re-listen to it. Hey,
So I might do a little cleanup. You may notice that.
and because Terry keeps forgetting because he's an Atlanta Brave fan, and they're kind of in a rebuild right now.
Always.
When we have our next show, it is officially pitchers and catchers have reported, and spring training 5 days away.
And we're gonna give the Cactus League and the Grapefruit
Grapefruit
League
League.
standings.
Oh,
Go from
yes,
there.
we are.
Hell yeah, we are.
I don't need an excuse. I've got the MLB app, and
I was
I've
gonna
been
say.
watching old baseball games on the ML.
When
like
you
last
get a
year's team.
when you get a deal to like add a friend, make sure you send that to me so I can have the MLB app.
Well, see, the problem is I can't get the Yes Network.
The Gotham. It's Gotham.
Whatever.
now.
It's the Yes Network.
I
Have you
can get
watched
it.
the
You
show?
can't.
It says
Yeah.
Yes in the corner.
I know.
Yes Network. I am
know.
out of the area, and that is rude. So I have to rely on the MLB app, and then they black out the stupidest
Don't
places.
get me started.
Baltimore,
So stupid.
Washington, get away from me. Like,
Oh, well, hey, wait a minute. Okay,
Yeah,
so that's
I was
my
gonna say.
complaint because I get blacked out of freaking Atlanta. It
Yeah.
take me over 4 hours to drive to Atlanta.
yeah,
Yeah.
it is
That's why I want Nashville to get
2026.
a team.
Why are we blacking out markets in 2026? Make
Crazy.
baseball great again. Because apparently there's going to be a lockout next season thanks to the Dodgers, who are the odds-on favorite of three-peating
Mm.
this year.
Oh boy.
More on that when
So
pitchers
we'll have
and
plenty
catchers
of baseballs to talk about.
Yeah.
Plenty of baseballs.
George,
Wow,
it
plural.
won't work. That's the problem. He says, I would gladly
won't work.
accept it. It won't work because it'll block it based on the IP address.
Mm.
I am out of the area, whatever the fuck that means.
Good.
That I have to become a not snowbird and move to New York during the
Ah,
warm months,
no.
and during the cold months we go in
No.
tropical.
No. We'll be snowbirds in our elder years. Don't worry.
All right. Thank you guys for allowing us to do the show later.
A condensed show.
Obviously, we will. Yeah, pretty condensed.
Pretty good.
Hour 20 right now.
That's
Yeah.
pretty
And
normal.
thanks everybody for showing up. We had pretty good numbers tonight.
We did.
Thanks. Thank you all. A lot going on this weekend. A lot going on next weekend. We'll be back in a couple of weeks with another good list. You know, through the summer. Willie Thornbrew wants us to restart. Oh, you might have to rewind so you can watch that. That's okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for showing up, everybody, and thanks for voting. This was a fun list. If you have any ideas, let us know. And I think that's about it. Not to delay. As always, love your people. Tell them you love them. Make it weird. See you next time, everybody.